In this lecture, we are going to discuss identifiers in Python. Identifiers are nothing but names of the variables, names of the class, names of the objects, names of the methods, and different type of modules and class names. So while you declaring any variable and while you declaring a class names and method names and function names, so you should definitely you should follow these identifier rules as per the Python norms. So here identifiers are nothing but names to identify variables. To identify variables like functions and classes, modules, or other objects. So identifier is a combination of alphabets and digits and only underscore symbol and not allowed any other symbols. So alphabets in the sense you may use upper characters as well as lower characters. Digits in the sense 0 to 9. You never use any other not allowed other symbols. So some rules we need to focus. The first rule, while declaring you variable, you should follow these kind of rules. Identifier should not start with any digit. So variable name cannot start with digits. So what kind of like a 923 s number, like this way it is not allowed. If you want to add a variable number, digit in your variable, definitely you should go with like a serial number 123. It is allowed and this will not allowed. So variable name cannot start with digits. It cannot start with digit. And identifiers are case sensitive. These are case sensitive. Like when you observe this serial number and this serial number, and both are different variables. And suppose you are using serial number 101 and serial number 102, this is considered as two different variables as per Python virtual machine. And you should never use reserved words like if, else, while, for. These type of reserved words you never used as a variable name, either identifier, not allowed. And this symbol, so underscore symbol you can use as a variable name, but you never use when you are using a identifier with the symbol as a first letter. Suppose you declare a variable with this symbol -a, so it is a different. While accessing this variable you should make some problems. Why? Because this underscore abc, this one abc, and this is one more underscore abc. So these all are different kinds of meaning. General abc, it is a normal variable, but this one protected variable. This is not protected, and this is a strongly private variable, and this one is magic variable. You never start your variable name with digit as well as this underscore symbol. And there is no limit while declaring your variables. And when you are going to declare variable, you should definitely you follow some rules, like as per Pepite. As a developer, you should follow some rules, like while you declaring any constants, and use uppercase, and general variables you should use lowercase. Not only constant, you should use class name. While declaring class name, you should use this uppercase. When you are using a functions, and you should use lowercase letters. And when you are declaring any variable, definitely you should maintain proper meaningfully you will be take. And it is not a single character is not suggestible for while declaring variable. Single character not suggestible. avoiding single characters and cryptic names for identifiers as they make the code harder to understand and maintain. Suppose some situation you are using like a 20 characters letters, 30 characters letters, it is very difficult to remember, right? So meaningfully you should take, and you never take single character. And the same thing we are going to practice, the how we are declaring variable Python. So like these rules we need to follow. First one, I'll try to declare one variable 123 serial number equal 10. It is an error. Yes, it is showing an error, syntactically error, right? Properties, I want to change the size, font size. Okay, right. So it's syntactically changed. And one more rule, and these are case sensitive. Directly I want to try s number equal to 101 and s number equal to 102. These two numbers are saved, right? I want to print this s number, 101 it prints, and again I will try to print s number. Both are different. So both are different. This rule is satisfied. And one more, if and else while reserved words you never be used, right? So here reserved words like if equal 25. So this is syntactically error. And one more rule, you never use underscore, right? When you are declaring a variable with underscore, you should follow some rules. Just you observe, I want to declare underscore abc equal 25. It is allowing, but I want to print this, print underscore abc gives, yes it gives, but it is a protected meaning. When you are declaring a classes and objects, that situation it having a separate meaning. And again I want to use like this abc equal 65, and I need to print this variable, print abc. So this is a magic variable, but in this scenario we are not focusing like, so what is a private and product, but this way we created. But when you are creating a classes, that situation you definitely you should know about this particular meanings. And variable names, suppose I am using this kind of meaning 25, it allows, but accessing this length of variable name accessing, it is very difficult to print. How many years are there here? I want to copy and paste. Yes, in this way we are going to print. And when you are declaring any constants, that situation you should go with like a pi equal, suppose I am trying to change the value 56, then print pi, so print, so 56 is a constant, pi value is constant, we are not getting existing value, right? So generally pi is a normal variable and we consider as constant. Here again I will change to pi equal 89 print equal print p I. Actually it is a constant, but this variable is updated. The Python variables are dynamically typed, so what it is updated. But in a future we are going to clear in, I'll provide a very clear information. Right now basic definition, so what I am not going to create any classes, I don't want to confuse you. And this way we are going to execute. Thank you so much, have a nice day, bye bye.